Welcome, everyone. We'll just take a little moment just to let a few more in, but before we start the practice. But thank you for joining us again. Lovely to see some familiar names and familiar faces, and some new ones too, I see, or some that I'm not familiar with. So welcome in any case. It's Monday evening, at least in the southeast of Australia. That's where we are, or where I am, I should say. So this is our wonderful monthly session, the one we call Healing Circle. And it's wonderful for a number of reasons. One, obviously, because it's all about the intention we set. So for those of you who are familiar with this particular meditation, we're going to be giving and receiving. So we're going to open ourselves up to the idea that you may be somebody who's giving healing or somebody who's receiving. And in a little moment, I'm sure Sora will put up on the chat, if it's not already there, those who are receiving and those who are giving. Thank you very much. There we go. Just starting to appear now. So when we go into this, just thinking about it this evening before we joined, Healing Circle is important to think about that as simply as a name. Think about what you know about sitting in a circle. This is a virtual circle, of course. We're not actually physically sitting around and looking at each other across a circle. But just bring to mind all of the thoughts that come to you, the idea of a virtuous circle or a yarning circle. And this is a healing circle. So it brings us all together, and we all are looking at each other. If you can imagine that in this practice, that you're sitting around in a nice big group and you're looking at those around you. So I think that's important to frame this practice in that way. And I think it's a wonderful practice for a number of reasons. One is that it has this idea of bringing us all together in the round, if you like, however you imagine that to be. And also that we are going to be contributing to the health and well-being of another. So those who've asked to receive healing. And also, I just wouldn't mind noting that there are others who may not choose to publicly say that they're receiving healing. Now, of course, that's completely fine. So if you're one of those, we're going to extend our healing thoughts towards you in any case, whether you've nominated or not. But this is a mutually beneficial activity. It benefits all of us. It benefits me as I lead the practice. It benefits all of those who are nominated to give, as well as those who are receiving. It is an act that's reciprocal, and it's generative, and it's positive, and it's constructive. But it's not just us. It goes beyond us. So even though we are here tonight, so there's 20 at the moment, 20 people sitting in the round. At the end of the practice, we move our focus even broader. So all in this group might like to think of another that they would like to direct their healing thoughts and healing energy to, if you have the energy to do that, of course. And if you don't, well, just sit back and enjoy. And if I could say also, the best state of mind really is to be completely open. If you think about a difficulty that you face, and there clearly many of us do in our group tonight, and the tendency we have to hold ourselves tight when we're suffering, and it's an awareness of that suffering, whether it's a physical pain or an emotional pain, whether it's constantly with us or whether it comes and goes at different times. Our natural kind of response is to hold tight and pull ourselves in. So the invitation in this practice is, if you can, to allow yourself to expand, to open. Meditation is an act of courage, because simply turning towards your experience requires some courage, because you'll discover something, won't you? You'll attend to the feelings that you're having. You'll attend to the thoughts that occur to you. And that's really important, because without it, you create a barrier to healing. You become oppositional to it. And so while it's natural to be holding yourself a bit tight, if you can, in this practice, is to really relax into it the best way you can, and to be able to just imagine your arms opening and your heart opening to the experience. And I think if you can do that, you'll get the greatest benefit from this practice. So I think that's probably enough of an introduction. So let's begin, shall we? So find your position if you can, as you usually would, whether that's sitting up, or if you wish to, you can of course be lying down, whichever is most comfortable for you and suits you best. And if you can, however the position you're adopting is, just be as balanced as you can possibly be in your position, whatever it is that your body allows you to be. Just think of a sense of being nicely balanced in your practice. So, for those of you who are giving, what we'll be inviting you to do is to direct the healing light that you'll attend to those who are receiving. For those who are receiving, as best as you possibly can, relax into the experience, let go and be open to receiving the healing energy that's generated. So just settling now comfortably into your position. You might like to adjust your body a little if you need to. Do that as much as you need to, as upright and as comfortable as possible. Then your feet flat on the floor if you're sitting, just a little apart, and just lean back a little to the backrest so you've got some support. Hands resting on the thighs or simply cupped in the lap, just whatever works best for you. So for those giving in this meditation, I'll invite you to direct the healing energy generated in this practice to those who've elected to receive healing. And for those receiving, just simply follow the practice and engage as deeply as you can with the healing energy that's generated. And remain as open as you can to the healing light. And so receive the gift of healing from those who are giving. So when you're ready, just might like to let your eyes close gently. Turn your thoughts inwards and remind yourself of why you're doing this exercise. And then just aim to let go of anything you've been engaging in or thinking about in the last little while. Now bring your attention more particularly to your breath. It's not important whether it's fast or slow. Just simply become aware of your breathing. And notice whether it's fast or slow. Observing your breath, moving in and moving out, quite effortlessly. Effortlessly. And now imagine that as you're breathing in, you're breathing in a pure white light. So with each breath in, you see this pure white light flowing in through your nostrils, down into your chest, filling it with pure white light. And as you breathe out, just imagine that you're releasing a grey light, a grey coloured vapour. that carries with it all the old, the worn, and the unwanted. And as you breathe in again, imagine that you're breathing in the pure white light, bringing with it all that is pure and fresh and vital. Breathing out and releasing the old, the worn, anything unwanted in your system. Breathe it out and release it. Now, while this is happening, imagine that the white light is originating from whatever embodies the highest source of goodness that you know. Whether that be in the form of an image of the divine, like God, Christ, Mother Mary, or saint, or a figure from another tradition, or maybe something more abstract, like a ball of light, like the sun, representing the center, the focus of infinite universal energy and love and light. And if you do visualize the divine in the form of a figure, then imagine the white light flowing from their heart. And if you, the divine, is more universal, more abstract, perhaps it may suit you to see the focus and the center of this light as being like the sun, and imagining white rays of light streaming forth from the center of the sun, radiating a pure white light in your direction. And so imagine that from this infinite source, rays of white light stream forth. And as you breathe in, this light passes in, down through your nostrils like a gentle mist or vapor, flowing down into your chest, filling it with all that is pure, clean, vital, healthy, and whole. And as you breathe out, release anything that is old, worn, or unwanted in the form of a grey vapor. So that with each new breath in, you bring from the divine a pure white light that fills your chest. And as you breathe out, you release any old and worn energy, anything at all you want to be free of. And allow yourself to settle into a rhythm, breathing in the pure white light, seeing it streaming down into your chest, breathing out the grey, in with the white and all that is life affirming, out with the grey, the old, and the worn. And as you continue, feel the white light flowing into your chest, and the light in your chest becoming brighter and brighter and healthier displacing any old and worn and grey areas, filling your whole chest with a pure white light, a symbol of wholeness, purity, vitality, and healing. And you may be feeling the white light also to be like a gentle warmth spreading through your body, perhaps even a slight tingling sensation. Just feeling the ease of it all, the natural ease of it all. And feel the warm white light traveling down, relaxing, releasing. Feel the sensation, the warmth, the relaxation, the softness. Releasing any old and worn energy. Releasing any areas that are uncomfortable or painful. Feel them being filled with the white light, bringing comfort and ease, relaxing, releasing. And as you breathe in now, draw in more pure white light from its infinite source. See it traveling down into your chest. And as you breathe out, radiate that white light down, down through your abdomen, down into your pelvis, releasing any tension, softening, bringing warmth and relaxation deeply. Breathing in more white light and seeing it traveling down now into your legs, down through your thighs, softening, releasing a new strength, healing and wholeness. And breathing in more white light, seeing it passing down now into your calves, down into your feet, releasing any tension, releasing any old and worn areas, and bringing a new vitality of healing and strength, so that your legs too are filled with this pure, bright, white light. As you breathe in again, drawing in more white light. As you breathe out, directing the white light now down your arms, and feel the relaxation, the releasing, the softening as your muscles loosen still more. Right down, feel the light flowing down into your fingers. Feel them soft and loose, and see them filled with this light, bringing a feeling of natural vitality. As you breathe in again, draw down more of the pure white light from its source, infinite source, and see and feel filling your lungs, and now see it traveling up your neck, into your head, and as it moves upwards, feel the muscles relaxing, feel them becoming soft and loose. Feel any old areas being released and any worn areas letting go. Any diseased areas being freed and replaced with a pure white light. A symbol of new strength, of purity, healing, and vitality. So now feel your whole body filled with this white light. And with each new breath in, draw in more white light from its source and see it filling your body with still more white light, so that your whole body is glowing bright with a pure white light. And now, as you continue to breathe in, see the white light expanding out beyond your body to encapsulate you like a blanket, gently wrapping around you. Like a coconut, of bright, pure white lights, filling you with strength and vitality. Feel it all through. Feel yourself to be at one with it. Allow yourself to merge into the white light and feel its divine strength moving through you. Feel yourself to be at one with it. Feel yourself at peace and still. Feel it all through, deeply, completely, all through. Feel yourself at one and be still. And as you feel its sense of wholeness through you, those giving may now like to direct that white light to those who have elected to receive the healing light, to share that feeling with them. And so call to mind all those who've identified as receiving this healing energy. And imagine that as you breathe in the white light, it flows down from that infinite source and into you, filling you completely. And as you breathe out, it radiates from your own heart like a gentle beam to the heart of those receiving. And their heart becomes filled with light. And see the light then radiate from their heart, filling them with its brightness. See their body glowing white, and then surrounding them in a cocoon of pure white light, bringing a sense of wholeness, of healing, and of renewed vitality and well-being. And as you breathe in, draw in more white light and radiate it to those receiving, seeing them filled with a new vitality, a new sense of balance and purpose, seeing them whole and healthy, pure and vital, and share your experience with them. And feel them too, filled with the pure white light, and adding your good wishes for them. Allow yourself to merge again with the feeling of the light, and then breathing in more white light, see it streaming down from the source, pouring into you like a stream coming down through your nose and filling your body, and then radiating out, spreading out around you, and spreading out from where you are, around wherever you are. See it filling your environment with the pure white light, particularly for those receiving healing and also beyond. Filling the people in the environment around you with peace, wholeness, health, and vitality. Feel your love flowing with it. Feeling that warm, happy feeling going with it. And as you continue to breathe in, draw down more of this energy. And as you breathe out, radiate it beyond where you are to those receiving. Breathing in more white light, drawing it down like a stream, drawing it down from the source through your body and out across the land, spreading out so that you can imagine all those in need of healing, even beyond this group, out across the country, bathed in this pure white light. Breathing in more white light, breathing it out and feeling it traveling right around the globe, wrapping the whole planet in this pure white light, and sharing your feelings of peace and unity with those in need across the world. Radiate that feeling out and feel it traveling right around the globe so that the whole planet is held like a ball of pure white light. And as you breathe in more, feel that white light streaming down. Feel yourself again merging with it. Feel it entering every part of your being. And feel yourself at one with it. At one with its peace. One with its healing and its vitality. And allow yourself to merge into that feeling of the light, which is actually love. Unconditional love. Pure divine love. Streaming down and filling your whole being. Feel it all through. Feel its peace and be still. Feel yourself merging with the stillness. Allow it to be all through you. Completely. Completely. Being still. And resting quietly now in the feeling of all this. Now, bring your awareness more particularly back to your body. And perhaps take a somewhat deeper breath or two. Bring a little bit of movement in your feet, your hands. And when you're ready, just let your eyes gently open again. Well, thank you, everyone. You go about your day or your evening with a sense of peace and healing. And take it with you.